Welcome to Juicebox. My name is Briley, and I'm a contributor at Juicebox DAO. Today we're going to do a quick tutorial on how to sell NFTs on Juicebox. The example for this tutorial is an NFT project called Flamingo Sunday. We're using Juicebox to sell Flamingo NFTs at 0.1, 1, and 10 ETH tiers, and anyone who contributes at those amounts will receive the corresponding NFT. So we'll head to juicebox.money, connect our wallet, and click Create a Project. The first step is project details. We'll enter our project's name, Flamingo Sunday, a description of the project, Flamingo NFTs for Flamingo enthusiasts, and then we'll upload a logo for our project. So I'll just select one here. And we can also set our Twitter handle and website. And if we want, we can also customize the pay button. So we can make it say something like, "We love flamingos." And once you're done, you can just click next. The second step is to determine funding cycles. So if we set this to 14 days, then all of our project settings will be locked for 14 days. And we can only distribute funds from the treasury once during that 14-day cycle. This helps build trust so contributors feel safe that they know they won't get rugged. You can decide what's best for your project, and if you need the flexibility to change at any time, you can choose manual funding cycles. But for now, we'll just stick with automated funding cycles. And then next, we'll set a funding target. So if we set a specific funding target of 10,000 USD, we can distribute up to 10,000 USD worth of ETH per 14-day funding cycle. This is like a hard cap on the amount that can be distributed from the treasury, so the project owner can't take all the funds and disappear. Anything over 10,000 USD worth of ETH will be considered overflow and can be redeemed by anyone who contributed to the project, almost like a refund. You can also set this in ETH instead of ETH denominated in USD. Another way to do this is in an infinite funding target. So this means that you can distribute as much as you want from the treasury, but this can be perceived as risky to contributors to your project because you could take all the money and run. So for now, we'll go with a specific funding target of 10,000 USD worth of ETH. So next is payouts. So here we'll decide where to distribute the ETH that we receive every 14 days. We can do this with percentages or specific amounts. For example, with percentages, let's say that I am the artist that made Flamingo Sunday, and I want to receive 100% of the funds that come in every 14 days. If we were doing specific amounts, I could say that I want to receive 10,000 USD worth of ETH, which is the total amount that can be distributed every 14 days to myself. Both of these can be configured to add other people. For example, if you had a team of 4 people, including yourself, working on the project, you could split the payouts to 25% to each address by clicking Add Payout and adding their address and 25%. But for this tutorial, we'll keep it simple and stick with 100% going to the project creator. Next is Project Token. Here you can decide how your project's tokens will work. There's a lot of things you can customize here, but the default token settings will work for most projects, so we'll keep it simple and stick to that for now. Next, we can set up our NFTs. So we'll click Add NFT, and we'll choose an image, and we can give it a name. I'll put Flamingo Sunday Tier 1. We'll also add a description for Flamingo enthusiasts. Our minimum contribution to get this NFT is 0.1 ETH. We can either have a limited supply, for example, only 10 can be minted, or an unlimited supply. For this tier, we'll keep an unlimited supply. You can also add an external link to point to a website of your choosing. Next tier, we'll go through the same process for adding an NFT, choosing an image, giving it a name, Flamingo Sunday Tier 2, description, same as last for Flamingo enthusiasts. We'll make this 1 ETH with a limited supply of only 50 NFTs. Last tier, again, we'll choose an image. We can give it a name, Flamingo Sunday Tier 3. We'll do a description for hardcore Flamingo enthusiasts. And our minimum contribution will be 10 ETH, and we'll do a limited supply of only 5 NFTs. So we have our 3 NFTs. We'll create a collection name, and we'll call it Flamingo Sunday. And our collection symbol will be flamingo. And the collection description, Flamingo NFTs for the Flamingo connoisseur. And if we want, we can add a message that appears when contributors receive an NFT, as well as a button with a link. This could be a project website or something else. And the last step before we deploy our project is setting the rules. The default is a 3-day delay, which means that any changes to the project settings need to be submitted at least 3 days before the next funding cycle starts. You can think of this as a safety measure. In other words, the project can't suddenly change all of their settings. You can change this to be longer, shorter, or no delay, but we'll stick with the 3-day default. The last thing that we have to do before deploying, you can review your settings and make any changes needed. You can always go back and tweak things before you deploy. You can then check the terms of service once you're done, and then you're ready to deploy. You can click the button, and then you'll just have to confirm the transaction in your browser wallet. Might take a few minutes to go through. And then your project is live. All right, congratulations. We recommend going through this entire process on Goerli testnet before launching your project on mainnet. So here is our completed project on Goerli. The NFTs might take a while to display properly. If someone wants to purchase an NFT at the 0.1 ETH tier, for example, they just click on the NFT, they click our customized pay button, click I understand to acknowledge the safety warning, and then they can click pay. You can even leave a little on-chain memo like "We love flamingos," an image or Banny sticker with your contribution. And then you can click pay when you're done and just confirm the transaction in your browser wallet. And then you're good to go. So we'll refresh the page, and now you can see the NFT that we just purchased in the activity feed on the right. Thanks for watching this tutorial. If you ever have any questions, feel free to jump into the Juicebox Discord support channel, and we'll be happy to help in any way we can.